The two-way route of four-lane Sonaru Bridge along Nagaland Secretariat Road was opened on November 30th. Nagaland's Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton flagged off the traffic. The Deputy Chief Minister was optimistic that the other remaining portion of two-lane of this four-lane bridge is completed on time before 31st December 2021. Patton, who is Minister in charge of PWD Roads and Bridges, informed that the contractors of this four-lane bridge sought extension till December 2021. Commissioner and Secretary Works and Housing Rovilato Moore said that the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways sanctioned the project for construction of the permanent four-lane RCC bridges along Sonaru River during 2015. The work was allotted to MS Vilele Kamo and KC Angami joint venture during July 2016. The actual bridge layout was given only during November 2018. The Commissioner and Secretary recalled that in view of the inconveniences caused to the road users along the subway, it was decided that the contractors should concentrate for completion of one two-lane portion first and opened to traffic. He maintained that the contractors have tirelessly carried out the works and the two-lane portion of the bridge was opened. The Commissioner and Secretary also informed that the works for the remaining two-lane portion and the ancillary works are going on in full swing. Adding recreational activities to the state capital Kohima, a magnificent Socrates Park was inaugurated Friday morning below Hotel Jaffa. Constructed by Tsutonomiya Kale Council of Kohima Village, it was formally inaugurated by Nagaland Minister for Rural Development Metsubo Jamir. The park was constructed through people's contribution in the form of materials and free labor, VDB fund from the Department of Rural Development, GIA, Manrega, SPMRM. Addressing the gathering, the minister called upon the people to participate in the beautification process of the state capital and ensured that Kohima become the most beautiful town in Nagaland and stays an important tourist destination in the world. Expressing happiness over the construction of Socrates Park, he also acknowledged TKL members for the generosity for which various developmental activities could be taken up. Further, Jamir talked about the various hurdles faced in the development of Kohima town and suggested for proper planning in the development of the town. He said the mental development and infrastructure development should go together for all-round development. Later, Jamir also inaugurated Socrates Market and water disposal vehicle. TKL Council Chairman Tefuvile Suho said that the construction of the park was a long-desired dream of the people to preserve, beautify and contribute to the people of Nagaland. Report on the construction of the park and market was given by K. Nibu Sekose, Vice Chairman Planning TKL Council, while TKL Council Vice Chairman Administration Vice President Helevio Solo proposed the vote of thanks. The Socrates Market has a total of 135 rooms constructed in Phase 1 with funding from the monthly contribution of all building tenants and contributions in the form of free labor. It plans to construct another 235 rooms in Phase 2. Further, it plans to construct another 135 rooms with 100 plus vehicle parking lot in Phase 3 in partnership with the Kohima Smart City Development Limited. TKL Council informed that 10 local youths have been appointed for the security of the tenants and costers in this Socrates market. In order to keep the market clean and environmental friendly, 2 waste disposal vehicles with 10 sanitary personnel will be made available. Further, commercial opportunity for 250 local youths have been created. The Nagaland Education Association (NEA), in collaboration with the Directorate of School Education Nagaland, on Saturday organized a panel discussion on Nagaland Education Policy (NEP) 2020 at Kohima in the conference hall of the Directorate of School Education. NEA President Dr. Zavise Rume said that this panel discussion aimed to have a healthy discussion amongst the educationists and gain deeper understanding of the NEP so that it would gather possibility and feasibility for effective implementation of the policy. In his keynote address, NEA Vice President Dr. Behungle King said that the NEP 2020 seek to change the entire gamut of the structure of Indian education and also seek to reform and reorganize the structure of education from early childhood education to the university, professional education, adult education, etc. It also covers the use of technology in education, online and digital education. The panelists of the discussion included Shanawaz C., Principal Director School Education Nagaland, Vipralu Kesese, former Director SCERT Nagaland, Professor Buno Legese, Professor Department of Education Nagaland University, Fellow Phile Kesese, Advisor All Nagaland Private School Education, Professor Rakesh Rai, Professor and Head Department of Education Nagaland University, and Asano Sekose, Chairman NBSC. The panelists talked on NEP on school education, NEP on higher education, NEP on teacher education, and NEP on examination and evaluation. Further, matter relating to dropout rate, teacher eligibility tests, early childhood care and education also figured at the discussion hour.
The students, the same class, a class 1 student in maybe a rural area and town school here in Kohima, they have different understanding or they have different pace in which they are able to read and write. So it shows the disparity between two schools, like this school, the proper teaching is happening, maybe the other school is not happening. So this early childhood care and education, now the structure of national education policy is, as you know, 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. And the initial 5, you are combining the pre-nursery, then pre-primary class 1, 2. And the whole focus of foundation literacy and numeracy to achieve a universal foundation literacy and numeracy by 2025. The main focus is on the early childhood care and education.
A monolith in remembrance of Major Riato Retso Beyese, who served the Naga nation and died while on duty at the age of 33, was erected at Mezoma village on Saturday. The stone was inaugurated by Zapu Vise Losa Kutso, CEC member, Naga National Council. He also highlighted the gathering on the life and commendable deeds of Major Riato. He said Major Riato from Mezobam village was a recipient of Hero Award and Military Service Medal 1 from the federal government of Nagaland. He was a brave and committed Naga and showed exemplary valor in executing his duties up to the time of his death on 17th July 1970. The monolith was a long-felt need to acknowledge and remember a true Naga and was finally erected by the Vyutsumia Kale of Mezoma village along with support from well-wishers. It stands today recalling and reminding Major Riato courage and selfless service to the Naga cause.
Here is the hippo, said they sir. We go get through, go to the toe. We go wish.
The Lissemie Youth Organization LYO Kohima village on Tuesday destroyed seized liquor at KMC dumping site in the presence of Lissemie Council and Lissemie Krotho officials. LYO President Salhuru Chellier told media persons that the seizure had been made by LYO along with task force on many occasions in compliance with its restrictions on sale of alcohol within its jurisdiction. Around 400 cases of beer and 200 cases of rum amounting to Rs 20 to 25 lakh have been destroyed, he said. Lesemere Council Chairman Setuli Kelio and Lesemefu Kroto President Ketsusio Yome also spoke at the brief function and lauded the effort of LYO in restricting the sale of liquor within Lesemere Kale jurisdiction.
In its jurisdiction, we have totally banned sale of liquor in LYO jurisdiction. According to that, we have started collecting this liquor from our jurisdiction.
윤우누 득회와 빠르게 뜻이 더노 LYO와 첫 세수들이 하게 쉬하고 배배들이 티에 하트 대보 떼색교리
Uko mohosuro jununu, uko future kekra pakara je ke suringusa. Teme kekra zula nunu rupe zeda je ke suringusa. Teme kekra zula nunu u kinu mebu sate mitsuba ke suringusa. Shigetla uko ha toha ha tsikeze zuha puke.
The Kohima Village Gazetted Officers Union KVGOA on Tuesday organized a Christmas carol at KVGOA Park near Nagaland Legislative Assembly NLA Secretariat Gate, Kohima. The program was led by Engineer Zakileto Yese and Kejaketo Bello. Associate Pastor KBK shared the greetings. Nikedole Soho pronounced the invocation prayer. Leuven Esquire, Kulebezo Mefo and engineer Keresezo Sacho presented special numbers. The program concluded with a mass prayer.
True, for